Under Subchapter 7 of the Administrative Codes, we've been talking about that implement the Residential Mortgage Lending Act. Mortgage lenders are required to follow certain rules concerning insurance. We'll discuss the statute that lays out some of the requirements for borrowers later in the module. For now, we're talking about insurance matters for mortgage lenders. When an insurance policy is required or obtained in connection with a loan, the policy must be, quote, written or obtained by or through an insurance producer who is licensed in good standing, and written by an insurance company authorized to do business in New Jersey, end quote. Sounds fairly straightforward, right? Insurance should be through someone legally able to sell insurance. However, it is the mortgage lender's responsibility to explain to each borrower the benefits and limitations of any credit life insurance, credit health or disability insurance, or credit involuntary unemployment insurance that the borrower may purchase in connection with a loan. Let's pause and consider how best to go about this. Whenever you want to help a borrower understand certain details about the mortgage loan process, use these techniques when possible. Speak clearly and plainly. Avoid technical jargon where you can. Allow an interpreter to be present if needed or requested. Never pressure borrowers to sign something they don't feel comfortable signing or are not ready to sign yet. Encourage them to read through paperwork they're struggling with at home first. Recommend consulting with an expert on matters outside the scope of your license and, when appropriate, provide generic examples of explanation without revealing private details. Furthermore, mortgage lenders are required to keep records of all those insurance policies a borrower purchases in connection with a loan. That means all premiums collected in connection with such loans, any refunds of unearned premiums, and a detailed record of all claims paid by the insurer. If a mortgage lender collects a premium for an insurance policy that does not become immediately effective, provide written notice to the borrower and refund or credit the amount collected to the borrower's account. When a credit life policy issued in connection with a loan doesn't contain a provision for designating a second beneficiary, a facility of payment clause should be used. This will authorize the insurance company to pay any excess of the unpaid balance of the indebtedness to the estate, spouse, or next of kin. Lastly, Section 7.2 sets standards for refunding unearned or excess insurance premiums on secondary mortgages. Review that at your leisure.